Hello everyone. Hi everyone. Welcome to your yoga session. I just have to move a little bit further back. So today is your Tuesday yoga class. It's 45 minutes long. Thank you everyone for joining. We've got Jillian here and Jessica and Kiki. Jules, great to see you. Mare, amazing. Kyoko and Sandra. Thanks everyone so much for coming. Kiki, great to see you. So today's a 45-minute yoga class. You don't necessarily need a yoga mat, so if you don't have one, feel free to just do it on your carpet, do it with a towel or a mat, really of any sort. We will be started in a seated position. So feel free to take water breaks whenever you feel that you need them. Feel free to come into Shavasana, which is laying on your back, or coming into Child's Pose at any point during the class. And thank you again, everyone, for joining. So to start, we're going to do something a little different. We are going to practice a new breathing technique. If you're new to yoga, this might be brand new. If you have a yoga practice, then maybe you already know this. It's called alternate breathing or Nadi Shasana. So basically, you're going to take the pointer and the middle finger and you're going to put them between the eyebrows, and then the thumb and the ring finger will be plugging the nostrils. So basically, you're blocking one nostril and breathing in through the right, then you're blocking the right nostril and breathing out through the left. Then you're breathing up, blocking and breathing out. So it's almost like a V of how you're breathing. You're going to breathe in, block, breathe out, breathe in, block, breathe out. So we'll try this now. So take your pointer finger, your middle finger, bringing it to the inside, to right between the brow, blocking the left nostril with the thumb. We'll take a big deep inhale, breathing in through the right nostril. Pause a moment at the top, block the right nostril, open the left, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left nostril. Block it with the thumb, breathe out through the right nostril. Breathe in through the right nostril. Block the right nostril, open the left, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left nostril. Block, exhale. Taking this at your own pace now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Taking 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hand, close the eyes, coming back to normal breathing. Inhale a big deep breath through both nostrils. Exhale to release. Inhale a big deep breath. Exhale to release. Just noticing the space, the freedom when both nostrils are open, maybe allowing a deeper breath, a bigger inhale, feeling the belly rise and fall, the lift of the shoulders. I'd like to open with a quote this morning. It says, "Every morning we get a chance to be different, a chance to change, a chance to be better. Your past is your past. Leave it there. Less is more by living in the now." Taking a big deep breath in through the nose. Exhale to release. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more breath, big inhale. Exhale to release. We'll inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale to forward fold. Feeling the earth beneath the hands, let the heart fall towards the earth. Taking a moment here maybe to set an intention for your practice, going inward, And then walking the hands back to inhale the chest up and open. We'll start with a couple of windshield wipers with the legs. So the right knee is forward, making almost a diamond shape or a triangle. And then the back leg is also making a triangle. We'll bring the hands behind the body and then just slowly windshield wiper the legs. Starting to move the body slowly to warm up the muscles. Letting one inhale take you one way, letting the exhale take you the other way. We'll add the arms in one more breath. So this time the knees will land. You'll press into that standing leg, into the knees, lift the hips forward, arch the back. Exhale to lower the hip down, swing the legs towards the other side, press into the hand, lift the hips, arch the back. So finding this, I'll move a little bit more back for the other camera. Arching the back, lowering down, swinging the legs. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Beautiful. Taking one more here. And then finding that leg facing forward. So this time we will shift. So we're going to do some dolphin diving. So keeping the legs just as they are. The front knee is bent. We'll inhale the arms up overhead. And then exhale to dolphin dive. Almost doing like a push-up with those hands. And then press into the hands. Inhale up. This is a modified version of pigeon, so you can feel that stretch right in the glute. Working the arms slowly into this, pushing down, really feeling that stretch. Use the arms to push you up, to inhale the arms up overhead, and then exhale to lower down, doing one more push-up. The next time we do this movement, we'll stay down there. So finding that modified pigeon, this time maybe the hands come down and you hover in that push-up. Maybe you lower down to your forearms. Maybe you try and melt the head towards the earth. When you're ready, slowly coming back up. Bringing the body upright, we'll switch the legs. So now bring the left leg forward and then the right leg back. So both feet are making that triangle shape. Really find your sit bones here. When you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale to lower the hands down in a push-up position, really hovering here, stretching that left glute. Use the hands, press, inhale, lift up. Feel that core engaged. Exhale to lower, finding that push-up. Inhale to come up tall. Exhale to lower. Inhale. And exhale. Last one before you stay down. Inhale up. This time we'll stay down, so lower those hands down, finding that position, that dolphin position. Maybe the forearms come down, maybe you reach the hands forward. When you're ready, coming back up to an upright position. Beautiful. We'll bring both legs around in front. We're going to find a reverse table today. So the feet are facing forward, hip distance apart. The fingertips are facing forward as well. We will start by lifting the hips up. So finding that reverse tabletop, really opening the heart chakra, the throat chakra, really feeling stable here. We'll start by staying here. Option to take any breaks you need. And then we'll lift the left leg. So pressing into that standing knee, feel the core here, and then lower the left leg. Transfer the weight to the left leg. Inhale, stretch the right leg long. Exhale to lower. Just shifting between the legs, really slowing this movement down, feeling the strength in the arms. Beautiful. Taking one more on each leg here. Beautiful. Pausing in your tabletop. Can you lift the hips a little higher here? And then when you're ready, we're going to do tricep dips. So bending the elbow, lowering the body, pressing up. Bending to lower the body, pressing up. Beautiful. Doing 3 more here. We've got 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Lowering the hips down, stretching the legs out long, stack the upper body, shift the hips to really engage the glutes towards the earth. Inhale the arms up overhead, exhale forward fold. Let your inhale bring you back up to center, bringing the hands to heart center, really breathing in your intention for today. Inhale through the nose, exhale to release. Releasing the hands, swing the legs around, coming to your tabletop. Hands come shoulder distance apart, knees hip distance apart. Spread the hands wide. We'll start by just wagging the tail. So see if you can shift the hips so far to the side that they come out of the line of the mat. So they see no barriers, they see no walls. Really trying to dip the hips. Even maybe the opposite knee kind of lifts higher to try to dip it lower down. So stretching the outside muscles, our IT band, our glutes. Beautiful. Pausing here. We'll now do barrel rolls. So picture a giant wine barrel. We're going to try and move our abdomen region in that motion. So lowering the abdomen down, reaching and the upper body up. So bending the elbows to lower the upper body down. And then bending, really shaping this barrel. The head is the front of the barrel, your tail is the back. Really feeling the organs being massaged with this movement. Feeling maybe the obliques work. And then reversing, so whichever way you're going the opposite way. See if you can bend the elbows, lower the abdomen region towards the mat. Press and stand tall through the hands to arch the spine up towards the sky. See if you can make these movements even more dramatic, not feeling uncomfortable to show your true expression. And then pausing here. We'll just wag the tail a little bit, really finding that neutral spine, almost shaking into the neutral spine. We'll curl the toes, lift the knees just an inch. So hovering the knees here, really feeling connected to the earth, feeling the core light up, plug the belly button into the spine. Beautiful. When you're ready, we're going to stretch the legs out into our high plank. So coming into that high plank, the legs are gripping, the toes are gripping the earth. We'll inhale to rock forward onto the big toes, exhale to rock back. Inhale to rock forward, exhale to rock back. Moving with your breath here, really lighting up the whole body, initiating every muscle, feeling the core engaged. Beautiful. One more. And then this time, press the hips up, downward facing dog. Maybe walking the feet in 1 or 2 inches, pedaling the legs, shaking the tail now in this position. So taking a big bend in one knee, a big bend in the other knee. We'll take the legs to the wide edges of the mat, trying a modified version of downward facing dog. So just notice how this might target the inside of the thighs or the adductor muscles, maybe targeting the calves more. Beautiful. Now taking the legs so the toes touch, so the legs are together, pressing back into your downward facing dog, feeling the feet alongside one another, and then finding that regular downward facing dog, so about 2 fists apart. We'll slowly step, walk, or hop to the front of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, root to rise, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale the hands through to heart center. Pause a moment here. Connect to your intention. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead. Slight back bend here. Arch the back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back into a high plank position. Option to lower to the knees here. Rock forward onto the big toes. Bend the elbows alongside the rib cage. Hover the earth here. Flip the feet, press up into upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Step hopper, walk to the front of the mat, coming into your forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, root to rise. Slight back bend here. Exhale the hands through to heart center. Doing that flow again here. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward, feeling the prana, the energy ignite in you. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step back, high plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step hopper, walk to the front of the mat, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweeping the love and light up overhead. Exhaling that love and light through to heart center. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead. Slight back bend here. Let the exhale take you down to the earth. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step back. Finding a flow or pressing into downward facing dog, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale for downward facing dog. Pedal the legs out here, press into the hands. Inhale the right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, plant the foot forward, coming into your runner's lunge. Tent the fingertips here, low lunge here. Really finding your footing, your rootedness through the feet. We'll bring the hands to the top of the thigh, lifting the heart, stacking it over top of the hips. And then when you're ready, we'll inhale the arms up overhead, coming into crescent lunge. As you exhale, we'll open towards the right, hands come to a T. Let the inhale sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, sweep and open towards the left. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to open to the right. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale to open. Inhale up. Exhale the hands to the hips, finding your warrior two. Pivot that back foot so it's parallel to the back of the mat. Front toes are facing forward, back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Really finding the rootedness through the feet, pressing into that front knee. We'll find eagle arms here. So inhale the right arm under the left and then twist the hands so the palms connect. Lift the elbows so they're in line with the shoulders. Gaze can be at the hands. Option to reach for the back. So right arm under left, reaching for the scapula, still bending into that front knee. Exhale to release. Inhale your warrior two. Classic arms, arms in a T. Beautiful. Flip the palms, hinge forward, paint the sky with that right hand. Left arm to low back. Inhale, windmill the hands all the way down to frame that front foot. Back, pedal that back foot so it's both feet are tracking forward. We'll heel toe the front foot, coming into Greco or lizard pose. Feeling that foot on the outside of the mat. The hands are on the inside edge. Heel toe that foot back to its original position. Bring that hand to the other side, straddling the foot. And from here, we'll walk both hands to come into your wide-legged forward fold. So both feet now are tracking parallel to one another. The upper body is melting here. Bring the hands to the hips. Inhale with the flat back all the way up to standing. Stacking the vertebrae one at a time. Lift the heels so they come towards the midline. Feet are at a 45-degree angle. We'll inhale the arms to cactus arms, so 90 degrees. Finding goddess or Devasana, bending into the knees, bending into the elbows. Reaching the elbows so they try and connect behind you to help lift and open the heart. We'll move with the breath here. Inhale to stand tall. Exhale to sink down. Inhale to stand tall. Exhale to sink down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale, reach long and tall. This time exhale and sink. We'll take small pulses up and down an inch. Really warming those thighs, feeling the burn here. Up and down, up and down. Taking a couple more pulses for 3, 2, 1. This time pause and hold, feeling that through the thighs. When you're ready, exhale the hands to the hips, stand tall, pivot the feet, finding your warrior 2. Windmill the hands down to frame that front foot. Step the back foot to meet the front foot, coming into your forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, root to rise. Exhale the hands through to heart center. Pause a minute here. In Tadasana, mountain pose, feel the earth beneath the feet. Feel the shoulders relax and sink down into the back body. Feel the warmth between the hands, maybe the warmth of the air on this sunny, beautiful day. The rhythm of your breath, can you slow it, drawing the exhales longer than the inhales. Feeling connected to this present moment. Not going to the past or the future, but staying here right now. One more big deep breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale to release. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead. Slight back bend here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back, this time into downward facing dog. So pedal those legs out. Really giving the body a chance to rest before we come into the other side. Really smoothing the breath, preparing the body for work. And then when you're ready, inhale that left leg high, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, plant the foot, front of the mat, finding that low runner's lunge. Just notice if you need to adjust the foot at all. You might need to adjust the back feet, making this your own practice. Getting into these poses however you see fit. Feeling the stretch in that right hip flexor. And then when you're ready, bring the hands to the top of the thigh. Can you feel the heart is more stacked over top of the hips? Can you feel the shoulders roll down and back? When you're ready, inhale the hands high. Exhale, open towards the right. Hands come to a T, chest opens. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, feeling rooted through your foundation. Exhale, open towards the left, gaze comes with it. Inhale to sweep up overhead. Exhale to open. Inhale, reach long and tall. Feel the alignment before you exhale. Changing the lines of energy. Inhale up. Exhale to open. Last one here. Inhale up. And exhale to open. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale the hands to the hips. Pivot the back foot so it's parallel to the back of the mat. Bend into the front knee. Warrior 2 legs. Stack the shoulders, heart, and hips all on top of one another. Lift the pelvic floor. Draw the belly button towards the spine. Finding eagle arms on the opposite side. This time, right arm reaches under left to reach for opposite shoulder blades or to find your eagle arm. So opposite hands, hook, lift the elbows in line with the shoulders, gaze at the hands, bend into the front knee. Release the hands, warrior 2. Flip the palms, hinge forward, exalted warrior. Inhale back, windmill the hands down, frame the front foot, pivot the back foot, heel toe that left foot, outside edge of the mat, coming into lizard or gecko. Hands can be tall, just resting here, really feeling the stretch through the right hip flexor. And then when you're ready, heel toe that foot back. Walk the hands towards the right, finding that wide-legged forward fold, feeling rooted here. Let the upper body fall. Plant that right hand down beneath the face. Inhale, sweep the left arm up towards the sky. Feel the shoulders in line. Exhale to lower. Let the right hand take the place. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to lower down. Beautiful. Bring the hands to the hips. Inhale slowly up to a standing position. We'll bring the feet, heel toe them a little bit closer together. Beautiful. Let them be parallel now with one another. Instead of on a diagonal, we'll find goddess, but with the feet parallel. Feet bending into that front knee. We'll bring the hands into reverse prayer pose. So see if you can make a prayer position behind your back. If you can't, bring the prayer position to heart center. So working on opening the heart chakra today. Inhale to stand tall. Exhale to sink. Inhale tall. Exhale to sink. Inhale up. Exhale to sink and stay. Small pulses here. Up and down, just an inch. Up and down. Three, two, one. Hold and pause. Can you go down an inch? Really feel that burn. Holding here before you inhale. Arms up overhead. Stand tall. Exhale the hands through to heart center. Release the hands to the hips. Find warrior two. And then windmill the hands down. Frame that front foot. Bring that back foot to step forward in your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale the hands through to heart center. Beautiful. Release the hands. We'll find our way to the back of our mat, finding balancing poses. We'll stick with the theme of eagle. So transferring the weight to the left foot, a slight micro bend in that leg. We'll lift the right leg up and over. So see if you can hook the foot behind the thigh. If you can't, simply point the foot behind you. So just noticing, bring the hands to the hips for balance. One side might be different than the other. And then we'll find those eagle arms. So inhale the arms long, and then exhale the left arm under the right. So finding those eagle arms or reaching for opposite scapulas. Lifting the elbows up in line with the shoulder. Can you bend a little deeper into that left knee? And then let the inhale help you lift and rise and open with control. Exhale to lower down. Pedaling the legs out, just noticing that was a lot of strength for the ankle. And then when you're ready, we'll transfer the weight to that right foot. Let me just step over a little bit. So slight bend in that right knee, feeling rooted through the leg, hands on the hips. Inhale the left knee up and over to hook, if you can, the foot behind the thigh or to simply point the toe. Just notice where you are with no judgment. And then inhale the arms out long. Right arm under left this time. So noticing what you grasp for, maybe opposite shoulders, or maybe you come into the eagle arms where it's really a pretzel arm where the arms twist around one another, the palms connect, lifting the elbows in line with the shoulders, holding for 3, 2, 1. Inhale unwinds you, lift up and open. Exhale to release. Pedaling the legs out here, bring the palms so they face open. Roll the shoulders down and back, standing a moment in Tadasana. Not rushing between the poses, but just feeling the life force energy penetrate throughout you, feeling the aliveness of you right now. Bend the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, walking out into your high plank. This time we'll find our side plank. So bringing that left hand underneath the face, roll onto the side body. This time we'll lower the hips down and up an inch. So just pulsing the hips, but up and down in space. The hips lower, the hips lift, the hips lower, the hips lift. Really working our left oblique here. For 3, 2, and 1. Lift the right arm up towards the sky. We're going to thread the needle with our side plank. Exhale to thread the needle. Lower that hand down. See if you can poke it through that little hole you've created. Then inhale to sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to sweep up. Exhale to lower down. Beautiful. Inhale to sweep up. 2 more here. Exhale to lower. Inhale to sweep. 1 more. Exhale to lower. Inhale to sweep. Pausing here. Bring that right hand to the hip. Can you hold it here, really squeezing the whole body? And then exhale to rock back down. We'll press into downward facing dog and then find our child's pose. Bring the knees together, let the heart melt. Coming through tabletop. Now, if that hurt your wrist at all, option to lower down onto the elbow for the other side. Just, again, serving whatever suits you best. Finding that high plank position or your low plank position. Bring the right hand beneath the face. Rock onto the sides of the feet. Option to go onto the elbow. Lift that arm up to the sky. Just holding it here to begin with. Hand can also come down to the hip, whatever you prefer. We'll begin by pulsing. So lower the hips down an inch, up an inch, down and up, staying strong, holding on tight here, lowering and lifting for 3, 2, and 1. We'll inhale that arm up tall. Exhale to lower, thread the needle through that little hole. Inhale to twist up. Exhale to thread the needle, twisting, beautiful. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, perfect. 3 more here. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale to twist. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale to lift and pause. Really squeeze tight here till the end for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those hands down. Find the high plank. Press to downward facing dog for a quick stretch. And then child's pose. Take the knees wide. Let the heart rest. Inhale to come forward into your tabletop position. Bring the hands so they're shoulder distance apart. We'll bring the left arm so it's down and parallel to the front of the mat. So the fingertips face towards the right and the forearms parallel with the front of the mat. We're going to do just a little bit of glute work before we hit to come down to our back. We're going to lift the knee up to the side and rotate the leg up and point the leg. Then we're simply going to lower the knee down to tap and then inhale to lift long. So the knee rocks down, taps towards the mat, and then inhales to lifts up. Lowers down and then lifts up. Beautiful. Taking 2 more. This is 1. And then this is 2. Beautiful. Keeping the leg here. We're going to find that half bent leg and then simply just pulse it up to the sky. So feeling a relaxed bend in that knee and then just simply pulsing the leg up. Beautiful. So now that we've worked this with a slight side angle, we're going to bring both forearms down so the fingertips face forward. We're going to track the hips so they're squared to the earth. Keep that bend in the knee and then simply pulse up. Working that center core while we pulse the leg up. For 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Then bend the knee in. And then extend the leg out. Bend the knee in and extend the leg out. Perfect. For 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Lower both knees, come up tall onto the hands. We'll do this on the opposite side. So right forearm comes down. This just acts almost like as a tripod, like a stand for your body so you don't tilt over. Left hand can come towards, right towards that hand. Slight bend in the knee. So stretch the leg long first, extend it fully, then find that slight bend where the knee is soft. We'll lower the right knee down to touch the mat and then inhale to lift it tall. So it's just a slight different angle here. It's almost like a semicircle with that knee. Beautiful. For 3 more. This is 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Track both arms so they're forward now. Square the hips. Find that slight bend in the knee, and then just slowly kicking that leg up towards the sky, really feeling this in your glute. For 3, 2, and 1. Now bend the knee inward, extend the leg up. Bend the knee in, extend the leg up. Awesome job. We've got 3 more. This is 1, 2, and 3. Keeping that knee down, finding child's pose. Inhale all the way forward. We'll come all the way down onto our bellies. So stretching the arms out long, we'll bring the right cheek to the earth. Finding a stretch for our right shoulder, we'll bend the left foot. So the foot is almost standing on the ceiling. Lift that leg up and over so it's planted on the opposite side of the leg. The left hand can be in front of the body. The head can be resting or it can be elevated. Really stretching that right shoulder. Using the arm as a weight. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can feel that the hand will help pull and the body towards the left to deepen the arm stretch. Inhale, lowering that hand back down, coming through center, bringing the whole body flush with the earth, and then switch cheeks. So the left cheek is now on the earth. Bring that right hand towards the midline, bend that right foot so it's almost standing on the earth, lifting it up and over to find that stretch with the shoulder. Option to lift that hand so it acts as a weight to help deepen the shoulder stretch. Lowering that hand down, rocking all the way so the body is flush. This time bring the hands in front of you. Stack them on top of one another or make small fists, the palms face down, giving yourself a little space to breathe. Coming into crocodile pose. Feeling the fullness and the vastness of the breath as both nostrils are clear and open, to enhance the breath. We'll release the hands, slowly turning over onto your backs. Bring the soles of the feet together. We'll bring the right knee into the chest, interlacing the fingers. Option to keep that knee bent to make it a little bit more passive today, or option to extend that leg long. When you're ready, exhale, straighten the leg up towards the sky, flex the foot, finding a hamstring stretch. Exhale to lower the leg back down again. Trace the knee over top of the body, finding your spinal twist. Inhale to come back through center, and then exhale to lower the leg down. Inhale the left knee up, coming into wind relieving pose. Option to bend that right knee to make it a little bit more passive. Exhale to extend the leg long. Drawing the knee back to the chest, find your spinal twist, twisting it towards the right, gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale to come back through center, and then exhale to stretch the leg long. Palms face up, finding your final resting pose, Shavasana. Maybe staying here a little bit longer, or when you're ready, rolling onto your right side body. Maybe staying here a little bit longer if you need it, or coming up into your seated position, taking as much time as you need to get there. Trying to keep the stillness as you move between positions, not trying to wake yourself up from the stillness in you. Coming back to the breath, feeling the breath flow in and feeling the breath flow out. Bring the hands to heart center, a slight tuck of the chin if this feels best for you. I'd like to close with a quote today. It says, "I can love somebody deeply and still keep them at a healthy distance. I can let go and still wish things were different. I can decide where my energy goes and still make space for understanding. I can say yes to myself and still have a lot of work to do. I can fail and still be worthy of trying again. I can remove unhealthy relationships and still have peace of mind. I can set boundaries and still hold space for others. I can change for the better and still make mistakes as I go." Thank you, everyone, for joining me with your wonderful practice. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. Great practice. I know that was a little bit harder than usual, so